It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I realised that I've not reviewed a New England IPA. From what I say are one of the top 4 UK brewers. Definitely, well, I could say top 3 maybe, Deya. Some people might regard Deya as being the #1 brewery now in the UK. But I've not reviewed one of those top end IPAs, New England IPAs, for such a long time. So I was dropping my dog off to a babysitter whilst I went on that skiing holiday I was talking to you all about, or I made that video about. And round the corner in Cardiff from this, where we were dropping the dog off, is this wonderful bottle shop called Cardiff Discount Drinks. And I found this, I seen this, it was £6.50 for the can. And it's called Deya Deya More Than One Theory IPA, 6% ABV, 500 milliliter can. There you go. So I'm excited. I'm actually excited for this. It's nice because I get sent a lot of beer. I get sent a lot of beer from breweries. I get sent a lot of beer from you wonderful people out there who watch the channel. You're like, can I have your address? Can I send you some beer? Absolutely, thank you very much. But it is nice. It is nice to get to a bottle shop every now and again and be all excited and go, right, I'm going to buy this for myself and this for myself. Here we go. So one thing that's happened with New England IPA over the last 2 years, I would say, is that they've dropped the New England. I still call it New England IPA, but a lot of the newer, New World kind of top grade breweries now will just call it IPA. But look at that. Look at that. We got a 1 finger white head. Hazy as you like. Hazy as you like. Kind of light amber coloured beer. Good amounts of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. This IPA is one of 2 recipes designed by our taproom team. A wheaty body with a sprinkle of rye forms the base. Eclipse and Simcoe hold hands on the dry hop to bring zesty citrus, mandarin and some sweet pine. Looks and sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Absolutely fantastic. There's no real kind of big bits of sediment in the glass. Shall we get the aroma? Yeah, it's like next level. I got no mirror in front of me, but I can feel the smile on my face. I can't get rid of the smile. If I wanted to get rid of the smile, I couldn't get rid of the smile. That is just truly wonderful, wonderful aroma in this beer. The mandarin, as they mention. The sweet pine, as they mention. It smells incredible. Absolutely incredible. Shall we dive in? Cheers, everybody. Oh, whoa. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What a beer. What a beer this is. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh. Have I given the ABV? 6% ABV. Drinking like a pale ale. This is drinking like some refreshing, juicy pale ale at 4% ABV. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, look at that. Now, it looks like there was a little bit of sediment. Not actual big lumps and chunks and shopping trolleys and tyres, but yeah, definitely there's a little bit more body now in this beer. So what happens with a can of craft beer? Like anything in life, gravity pulls down anything that's heavier than the liquid. So all of that, the tiny micro haze that's in the beer will make its way to the bottom of the can. And it's up to you whether you want to swirl that round and dump it in. I'll swirl that round and dump it in all day long. I always have done. Always have done. But what an incredible beer. The aroma, it's very important when I taste a beer, is to breathe in as you're tasting. So you're not only tasting the beer, but you're smelling the beer at the same time. You're getting all of those wonderful aromas. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So you get the mandarin, you get some of that kind of mango passion fruit flavour coming through. It's sweet. It's definitely sweet on the front. And they've kind of, but it's not really bitter on the back end at all. It's definitely more sweet than bitter, but I'm quite comfortable with that. Normally you will hear me say I don't like sweet things. It's not overly sweet, it's very well balanced. It's a natural sweetness. It's a natural sweetness from the wheat, the malt. They call it sweet pine. When I taste pine in beer, it's generally got a piney, pithy kind of bitterness, but they call it sweet pine. But it's leaning towards being more bitter, but not in a big lean. You know, where an aeroplane gives that big old lean over. It's like a gentle lean to being more sweet than bitter. And I'm very comfortable with that. I'm very comfortable with that because I think it's still very nicely balanced. There are beers out there. What did I have? I had an American beer that was sent by Lister just the other day. The Hopocalypse. I can never say it. The Hopocalypse from, what was the name of the brewery? Can't think. Oh, it's there, then it's gone, then it's there, then it's gone. It was an American beer, but it still held on to the bitterness. It still held on to the bitterness of the beer. And I kind of liked that. It was like a throwback to beers gone by. It was like a throwback to when Stone Brewing Company used to make their Ruination, their 100 IPU. And apparently it's coming back. Ruination's coming back. But apparently people are missing the bitterness in beer. I thought it was fun. When I reviewed that beer with loads of bitterness, I thought it was fun and I quite enjoyed it. But at the end of the day, I think you could only drink one of those. Whereas I think the reason why they've dropped the bitterness in beers, certainly in these IPAs, is that you can't necessarily drink loads of beer with loads of bitterness. So they've dropped the bitterness for you to be able to drink more of it. And of course, there's a lot more people out there that like sweeter stuff than that like bitter stuff. So you're trying to capture more of the market. I think that's why these IPAs, these New England IPAs, are proving so popular. Is because they're more accessible to the general public. I'm going to go now. I am going to go. I'm going to give it... Is there anything... There's nothing really on the back of the can. Deya are based in Cheltenham. They're regarded as one of the best UK craft brewers. My last question before I rate it is Is it worth the £6.50 that I paid for the beer? Is it worth the £6.50? As a treat, I think so. In fact, I know so. It's all very well buying your craft beer in supermarkets. And that's fine, of course. You can buy cans for £3 a can, £3.50 a can in a supermarket. But if you really want to treat yourself, if you really want to get to that next level and try that next level of beer, that it's almost hard to explain how good this beer is. It is right up there with some of the best IPAs in the world. But it's like anything in life, you've got to pay for that. You have to pay for that. It's that extra level of quality. And if you're prepared to pay for that, you're prepared to pay for that. That's life, isn't it? Some people will, some people won't. I do it on occasion. Gonna rate it. Looks good. Great lacing in the glass. Great look to the beer. Smells good. Tastes incredible. It's a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.